Hey everyone, Manny here from Skretas Family Cymbal Company. I'm excited today to share these cool new Funch branded drumsticks that my pal Lass sent to me. I bought one pair of the click sticks off the website, curious to try them, and he was gracious enough to send me one of each pair so that I could try them out and share them with all of you. So huge thanks to Lass for that. There's such a great range of sounds here, from dark and mellow to bright and flowery, and they never lack focus on the stick definition. They all feel really good in the hands to play. So we'll start with each stick being demoed on a couple different cymbals with a few different grips, and then I'll talk about each one before moving on to the next one. The cymbals we'll be using today are from my personal collection. I have a 22-inch 60s A, 2475 grams. I have my 20-inch KS Cymbal new stamp at 1732 grams, and my 20-inch SFCC Miracle Ride, the only ride that I've ever made that I kept for myself. And it's 2113 grams. So those cymbals give you a really good range of, handmade paper thin to a handmade kind of medium with a hand-formed bell. And the 60s A is just kind of your standard machine stamped cymbal. So we'll get a nice wide range of sounds and talk about which type of stick might be best for which sound that you're playing on. But all that's going to be subjective, obviously. Everyone has their own idea of what's going to sound and feel best based on the cymbal they're playing. For each cymbal, I'm going to start with a loose finger grip and then a firm closed grip, and then I'll be finishing with that Bill Stewart kind of click grip with the cavity in the hand to get that woodblock sound. So without further ado, let's start with the Louisiana stick. So this stick was a really nice surprise for me. I expected them to be a lot more similar to the Bolero because they have similar specs and a similar feel. But I'm pleased that they have all the good qualities of that stick while eliminating the not so good qualities. They have a really nice focused stick definition that's soft and mellow, but it never gets lost. And the wash doesn't develop that wild kind of throaty, splashy, gongy sound that the Boleros give you. The Louisiana stick gives you the dark qualities that you want out of this type of stick. It's maple, it's got a small ball tip, but it retains a lot more controllability and focus, which is great. I feel like these sticks would really shine playing a heavier, brighter cymbal since they have that mellowing effect. So I really liked them on the 60s A that I was playing them on. They really, really kind of gave that cymbal a nice smoothness. Which is fantastic. We're going to check out the Hepcat next. These sticks here are the perfect middle ground between bright and dark. They're so focused that they almost sound pre-EQ'd. It's really, really cool. They're nice and light. They're a thin stick for great playability. They just seem to add a pinch of sugar to whatever cymbal you're playing. The smoke comes out underneath and blends with that little bit of ping you get on top, even though the stick definition is mostly kind of on the woody side, the dark woody kind of end of the spectrum. But because it's a hickory stick and it has the kind of oval shape, you still get that a little bit of brightness on top. It's not totally dark. Most oval tips are a bit bigger, but this one is smaller, which gives it that perfect blend of focus and spread. And they sounded really good on my 20-inch Old K, which naturally has a similar balance and tone that I just described. So really, really love these. And finally, we'll check out the click stick. So this is the one that I initially bought because I really liked the Vic Firth SPE3, the Peter Erskine big band stick that Yamamoto uses in his demos. I think it has the perfect balance for a thinner handmade cymbal. And when I was checking out Lass's sticks, this one was really similar in specs to that one, so I decided to try this one out, and it didn't disappoint. If you like flowery overtones, then this stick definitely delivers. It definitely leans onto the bright side without ever losing that warmth, which makes it a great stick for very complex and smooth cymbals that have just a little bit more weight on them, which is just like the Miracle Ride that I have. A stick like that, which is slightly heavier and a little bit more forward weighted with a larger tip, on a cymbal that's too thin or soft, might give you a little bit of that boinging kind of splashy sound under the stick definition. But when you get it on a cymbal that's a little bit heavier and a little bit harder, that can take that kind of a presence, it gives you everything you need. And it's really, really great stick, especially I would think in a live situation where maybe you're playing in a bigger, more echoey room. This will give you a lot of presence out of your cymbals. So huge thanks again to Lass for sending me these sticks. Everyone should go check them out. I think my favorite is the Hepcat so far, just based on the sound and feel across all the cymbals I tried. But they're all fantastic. You can't go wrong. If you support the indies for cymbal making, then why not try the sticks too, especially when the sticks are designed for the same people that support those cymbals and really like the sounds they're getting out of that cymbals. They're catered to the same ears. So definitely go check those out, and thanks to everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time. Happy shedding.